powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck central Myanmar on March 28, 2025, causing widespread panic and destruction across the region. According to the United States Geological Survey, the earthquake's epicenter was located 16 kilometers north-northwest of Sagaing, near Mandalay, at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers. Due to its shallow depth, the quake generated intense shaking, impacting Myanmar and several neighboring countries, including Thailand, India, and China. The sudden and violent tremors prompted thousands to flee their homes and workplaces, fearing aftershocks and structural collapses. In Myanmar's major cities, including Mandalay and Yangon, the earthquake's force was acutely felt. Panic spread quickly as buildings shook violently, and residents poured into the streets seeking safety. Videos circulating online showed scenes of devastation in Mandalay, collapsed structures, shattered glass, and debris strewn across roads. Witnesses reported that the tremors lasted for nearly a minute, causing visible cracks in buildings and leaving power lines swaying precariously. Some neighborhoods experienced power outages, leaving residents in the dark as the quake disrupted essential services. The earthquake caused significant damage to Myanmar's cultural heritage. In the Sagaing region, home to thousands of ancient Buddhist temples and pagodas, many historic structures were severely affected. Several centuries-old pagodas collapsed entirely, while others sustained extensive cracks and structural weakening. Sagaing, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a major tourist destination, is renowned for its rich architectural and religious history, making the destruction a profound cultural loss. In Sagaing, the area closest to the epicenter, the destruction was particularly severe. Reports indicate that multiple buildings sustained substantial structural damage, with some collapsing entirely. Emergency services quickly mobilized, working tirelessly to locate and assist people trapped beneath the rubble. Hospitals in the region are struggling to manage the influx of injured individuals, while rescue workers race against time to find survivors. Authorities have confirmed casualties, although the exact number remains unclear as search and rescue efforts continue. The earthquake's powerful tremors extended far beyond Myanmar's borders, affecting several neighboring countries. In Thailand, the quake was felt over 1,000 kilometers away, shaking high-rise buildings in Bangkok and causing widespread fear. Office workers, residents, and tourists rushed out of buildings in panic, with some seen on the streets still wearing bathrobes and nightwear. Witnesses in Bangkok described skyscrapers swaying visibly for nearly a minute, an unusual and frightening occurrence in the city. In Bangkok's Chatuchak district, a partially constructed building collapsed due to the tremors. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, rescuing several injured workers from the debris. Further north, in the provinces of Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, regions closer to Myanmar, the shaking was even more intense. Reports from these areas included descriptions of windows rattling, light fixtures swinging, and frightened residents fleeing their homes. Many people chose to remain outdoors, fearing aftershocks that could further damage already weakened structures. India also experienced the effects of the earthquake, particularly in the northeastern states of Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, and Mizoram. Residents in these areas reported noticeable shaking, prompting some precautionary evacuations from schools and office buildings. In Kolkata, West Bengal, tremors were felt strongly enough to cause alarm, leading to temporary evacuations in high-rise office complexes. In China's Yunnan province, which borders Myanmar, residents in major cities, such as Kunming and Baoshan, also felt the quake's impact. Social media users shared accounts of furniture shifting and light fixtures swaying, though authorities have not reported any major damage or casualties in the region. However, Chinese officials remain on alert as aftershocks continue to pose a threat to the region's stability. Following the main earthquake, a series of aftershocks struck Myanmar, with magnitudes ranging between 4.5 and 6.2. Seismologists have warned that these aftershocks could persist for days or even weeks, increasing the risk of further damage to already compromised buildings. Authorities have urged residents to remain vigilant, avoid heavily damaged structures, and be prepared for additional tremors. The Myanmar government, alongside international aid organizations, is coordinating emergency relief efforts to provide food, water, and medical assistance to those affected. As the situation continues to unfold, emergency responders and government agencies are working to assess the full extent of the damage. In addition to the physical destruction, the earthquake has disrupted essential services, such as electricity and telecommunications, in several affected areas. Efforts to restore these services are ongoing, but the scale of the damage presents significant challenges. With collapsed buildings, rising injury reports, and fears of additional casualties, the coming hours and days will be critical in determining the long-term impact of this devastating earthquake. Authorities across Southeast Asia remain on high alert, closely monitoring seismic activity and preparing for the possibility of further aftershocks. The earthquake serves as a stark reminder of the region's vulnerability to seismic events. Myanmar, situated in a seismically active zone where the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates converge, is no stranger to earthquakes. However, the intensity and widespread effects of this 7.7 magnitude quake have left communities reeling and raised concerns about future preparedness. As rescue operations intensify, the focus remains on saving lives, assisting the injured, and beginning the long process of recovery and rebuilding. For the people of Myanmar and the broader region, the road to recovery will be challenging, but efforts to provide aid and restore normalcy are already underway.